Hey, Becca, show everybody the ruler again. The math ruler.
It's a math ruler, so.
And she
Don't
went to
worry.
college, everybody.
I
I want to go to
college.
bed. I want to be done now. This extra
We
hour
just
was a
started.
lie.
You were feeling good.
Goodness.
And that's episode
Don't
8,
forget the
everybody.
scissors.
No.
And of
Come on,
course,
man. We
the
got to give the
compass.
fans something good tonight, you know?
Yeah,
whatever
I didn't get
time
great
it is.
That
reviews from our
sentence
last
made me
one.
uncomfortable.
Why?
Why?
I don't know.
Because
Fans?
whenever we
just
say
live in the
fans,
dream.
people just think only fans and their corrupted little brains.
Hashtag sin.
Hashtag,
Okay.
Corrupted little
hashtag
minds.
sin. Yeah. All right. Welcome
Welcome
everybody
back.
to episode 8 of the Basic Beast podcast.
It's episode
Becca.
8. 7 was
Becca.
last week. I'm going to jump off a
Jeez.
bridge.
Jeez. Get with
All I'm
it.
saying
Becca.
is that this isn't coffee tonight, fellas.
Ooh.
Is it alcohol?
It's a little bit of wino.
Why
What
no?
is wine?
Because
know.
this is what 32-and-a-half-year-old ladies do, is drink wine out of coffee.
R.I.P. and Power Queen. 1, 2. Wino. Oh.
That's what 32-year-olds
My keyboard
do. They
turned
drink
off.
wino. I know.
What did 28-year-olds
Oh,
do?
my shoulder.
I don't know. You tell us, Ben.
I drink Sprite.
It's bright.
29-year-olds drink seltzer water.
Oh.
My family calls that sparkle water because of my older
Sparkle?
sister. Mhm.
Aw.
Sparkle water.
Not sparkly, just sparkle.
Sparkle water.
Cute.
Hey, what do you guys think of this light setting?
It's okay, but you're
brighter?
like shockingly blurry to me right now.
Yeah.
Am I really?
Yeah, but you're
Yeah,
not going to
we'll
be
fix
blurry
that
in the
in post.
recording.
Oh, yeah. I'll fix it in post.
Speaking of not having to fix anything in post, does everyone like how crispy, clean, clear I am right now?
Okay.
Because I'm on
Yeah.
the new Mac OS and I'm using my phone as my webcam.
Okay. So Ben's better than the rest
Let's
of
rub
us.
it into
We get
Blake.
it. We get it.
And Blake just spent 23 minutes trying to figure it out, and he said a lot of curse words that I've never heard of before.
I
No,
was
he did
getting
it.
I was getting so upset
He
because
was. But he took a breath and then it was okay.
I did.
Like Becca tells her toddler.
Yes.
But how the heck? Explain to me how it works perfectly for Ben. He doesn't even have to touch anything. And then when I go to do it, I'm trying to do different things and then it just doesn't work.
It's because I'm part of the ecosystem.
And you don't think I am?
No.
My microphone.
What smart speaker do you have?
Really annoying me.
Oh, he's gonna.
I got a
All
boom
right,
box.
guys. This
is
episode,
a
Blake's
rough
gonna
one.
curse.
I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose my marbles on
Gonna
this.
do a swear.
I might have to go get a screwdriver. I'm gonna go get a screwdriver. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
A
A screwdriver?
It's just right
What are
in my
you,
kitchen.
Tim the Toolman
Just give
Taylor?
it- yeah.
This is not what this podcast is for. This isn't a DIY.
Who's Tim the Toolman Taylor? I'm surprised I said
Oh,
all those words
no.
together.
No.
Who is he? It's not because you're
You
older than me.
know
You're 2
him.
years older than me.
Home
Is
Improvement.
that the guy from Home Improvement?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
watched
so you're
the
27. 27?
28.
28. So 9, 30, 31, 32.
Okay.
I'm about to be 5 years older than you.
And then I'm about to be 4 years younger than you right
Ba-ba-ba.
after that.
All
I
is right
just
in the world.
watched. Okay, well, we're actually in the middle of something, so if you could quiet down.
Oh, sorry.
I just watched the first episode of Home Improvement, and it was so violently sexist. I was like, I
Oh.
can't deal with this
Love
right
that.
now. It was wild.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably.
There's so much hair on my microphone.
Okay,
That's good.
actually, I just realized that I have a ton to talk about. One, if I seem a little off, it's because I was at a youth gathering this past weekend. So
Where
running
was
off
it?
a
What
little
city
bit
and
of
state?
Florida, Central Florida.
Boo.
No, it was a blast.
Pensacola?
No, it was
Where's
a blast.
Pensacola?
Pensacola is like, that's the
Yeah, try to show me with your hand. Oh, you can't because that state is stupid. You know what state isn't stupid? Michigan. Where does Ben live? Right here.
Can you show everybody again?
So what were the topics?
Oh, okay. So you were talking about Tool Time
Yes.
Is that
and
what it's
sad
called?
news. And we talked about this the last time because Ben
What?
teared up, and I'm gonna tear up because Aaron Carter died.
I
Aaron
did
Carter
see that.
did die.
34 years old, right?
He
He has an
Yeah.
11-month-old son too, I read, and he was found in his bathtub.
his son
That's what
died
I
too?
read. I don't know if it's true.
No, 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 no,
No,
no,
no, no,
no.
no,
It
no,
was
no.
his son.
He
No.
has a son.
Oh, gotcha. I,
No.
I thought
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
said I
Oh,
thought you
no.
said his son died. So
No.
I'm like, he was my childhood hero.
That
So
sucks,
when
dude.
I saw this, I was like
Aaron
devastated.
Carter, though? That's
Stop it. Y'all are disrespecting the dead. Oh my gosh.
Rest in power.
I mean, come on with this meme. I hate memes, but this one
Poor
seriously got me
Aaron.
so.
I am
I love memes.
podcasting
I'm all
with
for them.
octogenarians right now.
For those that are watching, it's a meme and it's of
Right.
Ellen and it says "Rip Aaron Carter."
Of Ellen
Super,
DeGeneres.
yeah, super
Hilarious.
disrespectful, but
Super funny.
hilarious nonetheless. But yes, Aaron was my
Oh,
childhood hero,
Aaron,
guys.
what are we going to do with you, Aaron? Oh,
Oh,
Aaron. That's not the
Aaron.
key, but it's something like that.
I could walk out of this right now.
So, can we talk about like our
Yes.
because Aaron Carter was my first concert, so maybe we can chat a little bit about our
What?
first
We can talk
concert.
about first
I
concerts because my
know.
first concert is so lame.
I'm so excited.
You
for
don't
it.
think is it lamer than Aaron Carter with the 18s?
I didn't go into a
With the
concert
18s.
until
Yes.
okay, 18s though.
At the Minnesota State Fair.
slap.
At the Minnesota State Fair.
I swear, if we have to say Minnesota State Fair one more time, I'm gonna quit this.
No, I know, but that's where
Holy
We're sponsored by
mother
this
loving.
point.
Oh, I'm so sick of this podcast. This is gonna be the last episode if we say one more foul
Season
word
finale.
about. Oh my gosh, I'm so sick of them.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
this is gonna be an episode that I swear to. Oh my goodness. Ooh, I got
If you
real
guys
people
swear, I'll
mad.
swear. LOL. Just
You
kidding.
promise?
I'm lying. I'm lying.
Ooh, I was
No.
ready to say some things that my mom would not be proud of. Ooh. I've never sworn before, but today was about to be the day.
Weren't you there when I said my last swear word on accident about the
Were
picture?
you there
like
when they
7 years ago?
crucified my Lord? No, I've never heard you swear. And you've never heard me swear, so I
Yeah.
think we should just say it right at the same time.
Maybe just Jamie was there because it wasn't when me and Jamie lived together in the 2-bedroom on Eustis. Whoops. Anyway, we're not there anymore.
You don't live there no
And
more.
I don't live there anymore. And I was saying
I used to
something
live
about
at
a
I can't
picture
remember.
and da 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 da, and then the B word came out, and I was like, I
Mm.
was all like afraid.
I would have fell to the ground screaming.
Here's the thing: if you subscribe to our exclusive content, you'll see both Ben and Becca have a swear contest.
No, you will
If
not.
we had a Patreon, I would swear on the Patreon. I've never sworn before, but I would swear on a Patreon.
Wow. So you've
If you guys want to hear me swear, I'm really good at it.
so
Just
He was just talking to his cat a minute ago.
oh yeah,
Frankie.
He was.
there are no words in the English language that she does not know. I use them all.
Oh my goodness.
That's funny.
But
Okay,
for-
wait. So Ben,
yeah.
sorry, I was gonna say, what was your
My
first concert?
No, it's just lame because my first concert, I was 18 years old. I like did not go to any concerts. I went to like really super Christian concerts. Like I went to I can't
Toby Mac?
remember what it was. No, like Christian like alt concerts and like
Skillet.
because I was no, not even that cool. I can't remember what it was, but it was trash. I would go to like a
The
lot with
Living
like our youth group
Stones?
and
Did you go
stuff.
to the Living Stones concerts?
I don't think I've ever been to a Living Stones concert. I don't
Oh,
even
who
know
was
who
the-
I don't know who she is. But back to what I was talking about. Oh, now my mouse died too. Everything's falling apart. Blake's
no.
foul attitude just got to everybody.
He turned
Who?
it around. He's okay.
Yeah, we're good.
So I like would go to like lame like youth group concerts, like specifically for youth groups, and it was just like not cool. And then the first concert I went to, it was I wonder if I can remember everybody that was there. It was Let Live, Issues, Memphis Mayfire,
Issues.
and Pierce the Veil.
Oh,
that's pretty
nice.
fire.
That's
Pierce
pretty
the
hard
Veil.
for your first concert.
It was
real concert.
incredible. I went with my way back when best friend Savannah. Shouts out Savannah. That's funny because she still has me blocked on Instagram. But we went to the show. It was while I was home for Easter break on team. She bought us tickets, and I went home to Detroit, and then we drove to Grand Rapids and went to that show. And it was incredible. It was so cool. Savannah kept crowd surfing, so I kept losing her.
Oh
She's a little
no.
whisper of a thing, and she just kept like disappearing. And then someone asked me, they're like, I want to crowd surf. And I was like, do it, dude. And they're like, can you toss me? Oh, they're like, can you toss me up onto people? And I was like, that's not my scene. And they're like, you're giant. And I was like,
I was gonna say, because they're
fine.
6'6".
Yeah, you're huge.
So that's the thing. I grabbed this little girl by the waist and just like tossed her up, and she like hit somebody in the back of their head, and they both went down to the ground. And I was like, I'm gonna scoot over this way. It was so bad, but the show was really good. And I met the lead singer of Let Live, and I can't remember his name. Jason?
Derulo.
Aaron? I can't remember his name.
Oh,
I'm a
Aaron.
fake fan. But I went and saw them, and they're incredible live.
What was the
Incredible,
band Let
incredible.
Live?
Let Live. It's LETLIVE, period. They're not a band anymore.
R.I.P.
Okay,
to
the
the Let
internet
Live
still
as well.
exists. Jason.
Yeah.
Jason Allen Butler.
Yes.
Jab.
He's
Jab.
awesome. He's a
Reebs,
really,
what
really
about
great
you?
performer.
What's his name? Oh yeah. Okay.
It's gonna be
My
like
first
Pitbull or something
concert.
filthy.
No, but I have
Yeah.
seen Pitbull 2 or 3 times. Excellent.
That
Is Fireball
literally
just
does
lit
not
at those
surprise me.
concerts?
Not even Fireball, just like it's the don't start the party. Hey, hey. Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man. Anyways, my first one was Clay Aiken.
Oh no!
All right, let's date ourselves, huh?
Jeez
I know.
Louise.
And Kelly Clarkson, because they had it was like an
Kelly.
American Idol thing, and my mom
That's
came in. I
sick.
remember she had like t-shirts for us and stuff, or we bought them there. I don't remember. It was like a birthday gift or something, and she's like, "I have something for you," and I was like, "Okay, what?" Because I was cool teenager. I don't even remember how old I was, and I was probably like 14, 15. And she's like, "I got his concert tickets." I was like, "Oh, that's cool." For Kelly Clarkson, I was like, "What?" Because I was obsessed with Kelly Clarkson. Still love her, and yeah, I had a great time. It was just me and my mom, and oh my goodness, there were these older, probably just in their 40s women who were there for Clay Aiken, because Clay Aiken came out first, and then it was Kelly, and Kelly had already toured. Clay Aiken hadn't, and so they were pumped for Clay, and they were saying some adult things about Mr. Clay, and I was like,
And they were
"Oh, if
barking up
only
the
you
wrong
knew."
tree. Yep.
If only you knew. And so eventually, like once Clay was done, some people faded out because we were on the floor.
Clay.
So
You're
we
on
got
first name
we
basis
got
with this
to
man.
trickle. We got to trickle up to towards the front and see Kelly better, and she was so great. Anyways,
That's
yeah,
so
that's my
sick.
first
That's so
concert.
funny that people left after Clay Aiken and then didn't stay for Kelly Clarkson.
I will say
Yeah.
we do as a family love his Christmas album. It's actually pretty good.
Is he still around? I haven't heard Clay Aiken.
No idea what he's doing.
Is he still with us?
Jeez.
Let's see. Don't worry.
Probably.
I'll look
I
it
feel
up
like I would
on
hear
my
about it.
Yeah, on your new iPad.
Thanks, Graham.
Boop, boop.
So here's my Aaron Carter story. I'm not going to mention the state fair, but that's where I saw him. I had. This is how sad it was. That was my first album that I ever bought with my own money.
Was Aaron Carter?
Was Aaron Carter? Aaron Carter. Aaron's Party, Come Get It. Sorry, running on little.
Honestly, I had that CD too.
Yeah, and then it came with
us.
It came. He's with us.
He's 43 years old.
Mm-hmm.
He was born in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Carolina. North Carolina.
It's been a long day. The extra hour of sleep actually made everything worse.
It did.
Okay, so you had his CD.
His CD, and it came with a poster, and I had it on my wall, and my friend ripped it one day. I'll never forget this. Isaiah, shout out. I got so mad, and I was like, dude, you just ripped my poster of Aaron Carter. And he was like, dude, you're not going to like Aaron Carter forever. I remember this. So dramatic. I was like, I'll love Aaron Carter forever.
I can picture this crystal clear.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, so that's my Aaron Carter story. And now I just re-listened to the album today, and it's still fire.
Sobbing. Clay Aiken is running for Congress in North Carolina.
No.
He looks exactly the same, but he has gray hair.
The same, yeah.
He looks like
He just looks like a
person.
An IT.
I'm not going to say what I was going to say.
Show the camera with your new iPad.
It's gone. It's gone.
Forever.
Oh my goodness.
Bye.
Google it yourself, y'all.
Okay. Hey, I got something else that I want to show you guys. So
Let's see it.
okay, this is pretty legit. So I went online and I got I got a caricature drawn of me. Like I sent them a picture of me.
Online?
No.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet.
Oh.
So I think that it's pretty accurate and it's pretty legit. And I want to see what your guys' responses to it, okay?
Okay.
I'm so excited.
What? Well, I don't know if that's.
Why are you?
What do you think?
I can't say what I need to say.
I paid $5 for it.
What are those lips?
That's $5 worth.
So
I would pay no more than $5 for that too.
What are those lips? Do you have sunglasses on in the photo?
No, those are my eyes.
No, they're not.
No.
Yeah.
You got your hair right.
Who's your friend in the picture?
Huh? The friend?
Yeah.
Who's that person?
I don't know. So what this person does is they draw caricatures on like a whiteboard. You pay $5 and then it's like they'll send you the picture.
So did he look at your picture before he drew it?
Did you describe yourself?
No.
He saw a picture of you.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of it, Blake?
I think that it actually is pretty accurate and I think it looks legit. So
your dogs are attacking each other in the background.
I know they are. But I think that it looks really good.
Can we see the reference picture?
The picture, the picture that it was referenced after. Hold on, I gotta find it here.
It's about to be iced tea, isn't it?
I can't find it. It was from this summer.
Yeah, it looks like Lawrence Fishburne from The Matrix.
And it was
your maternity pictures were beautiful.
Oh, thank you. I thought so as well.
Emily's.
You tell Emily.
I thought so as well. I can't find it. But overall, what do you guys think? What do you guys think?
No, I would ask for my money back, please.
Not a fan.
You don't like it?
Put it away or I'm going to have a nightmare.
I was going to say
no, I really am because I got the wheeze. No, I'm not laughing. I'm disturbed. I'm deeply disturbed.
So I didn't pay for it. One of
Oh, okay, good.
Oh my gosh, my dog just ate my meat broth that I made. Hey, Lincoln, no.
How old are you? Meat broth?
Meat broth. It's beef broth. But vegan. His name's John and he's an artist, and so he just started drawing everybody in the class on the board. And so he drew that.
Oh, okay.
Which I was kind of at first I was kind of like, bro, are you serious right now? Because my eyes, and he's like, dude, you see
the
everything.
Eyes look at you? The eyes?
You look like Cobra Bubbles from Lilo and Stitch.
Like, I'm just gonna not.
Just say no. Go for it. I don't care.
No, someone drew that and gave effort. So,
but it was like
camera.
Whoever drew that, give up on your dreams.
No,
he's not a 10 out of 10.
John, day job.
John, if you're listening, they don't mean it.
Is this the John that I know?
No.
John, I'd love to see the other
Who's the person that I know?
Here we go. This is more of what he did. So he just kind of like goofily drew everybody.
Goofily.
In the class.
Can't see it.
Can't see a thing.
Oh no. Is it a little fuzzy?
What's that terrifying creature to the left?
That's Will. It's a kid in the class. He's got sweaty hands all the time. So we drew him.
That's rude.
And he wears hearing aids. And so what's coming out of his ears?
Rad.
So trying to get that in there too.
We love
Like we can't see this.
Yeah.
It's terrible. Okay.
You know.
Okay.
Is he a student?
Maybe you could you could text it to us. Or you could upload it to the Instagram.
Oh yeah. I'll do both. How about that? Let me do both.
We could do a poll on their favorite one. That'd be fun.
Oh my gosh. That would
Marketing
be
queen.
Really fun. But
does this or does this not look like Blake?
Emily said that it does look like me, unfortunately.
Emily has one of the most violent and negative views of you.
I know. She was like, wow, even the head shape is right. And I was like, really? Okay.
Oh no! I just got it on my watch. You look like Cobra Bubbles from Lilo and Stitch.
I don't know Cobra Bubbles.
Oh, I would call the police. That's so vile. Ugh.
What's wrong with the back of your head?
The back of your head look ridiculous.
It does. Well, the back of my
nope,
head is...
put it back. Put it back on.
The forehead just goes for days.
The back of my head is jacked up in real life, so...
Ain't nobody get to see the back of my head. It's tattooed.
Yeah. But he gave me big eyes because he's like, dude, somehow you see everything. And I'm like, I know.
Okay, Aaron looks like the Mad TV kid.
Oh yeah.
Mad TV.
The I know who you're talking about. The little redheaded kid.
The other ones aren't, I mean, I haven't seen the other humans, but the other ones don't look so bad.
Yeah.
Nice.
Which Will Nye, we love you. I think he listens to the show too.
I'll pull up a
honestly,
picture
his
of
is really
Bubbles.
Good. I know.
Yeah, put Bubbles.
Yeah, I want to see. So maybe I should give him pictures of you guys. That's what I'm gonna do.
Do not.
I already have characters of me, but thank you.
Come on, and then they'll vote on the best one.
That could be fun.
I don't want to be involved. I don't.
Okay, fine, guys. Party poopers. Party poopers.
This is Cobra Bubbles.
Yeah, and that's your caricature.
If he had a little bit of hair, I guess I see it. Just a little bit.
I'm going to watch Lilo and Stitch tonight.
Great movie.
That means family.
Speaking of movies, I'm going to go on to our next topic. It's going to have a question at the end of the story. Are we ready? Here we go.
Yep.
A couple nights ago, I was feeling real sad. And what does Ben do when he gets sad? He tries to force the emotion out of himself. So I was going to watch a sad movie. And I have a couple sad movies that I always like to watch, but I've seen them recently. And then I had a sad TV show that I wanted to watch, but I watched it with my friend Casey. I was like, I'm not going to watch it without my friend Casey. So then I was just on TikTok trying to pick myself up. It didn't. There was so many dead pets and stuff on TikTok that night. I was so over it. And then it was oh, this is the saddest movie I've ever seen. Everyone should go watch it. It's on Amazon Prime right now. So I was like, all right, bet. The movie is called Manchester by the Sea. And it is the most devastating movie in the entire world. It's got Casey Affleck and this one little redheaded boy that I really like everything that he's in, and this other chick. And it's just a really, really, really devastating movie. So I wanted to ask you guys, what is the saddest movie you've ever seen?
Hold on, what was the name of the one you saw?
Manchester by the Sea.
I just want to picture.
It was so sad. I had to pause the movie and go for a walk.
Oh my God.
And I've only ever done that with one other movie, and that was Hereditary, and it was at that scene. You know the scene.
I know the scene. We've talked about this before, yeah.
Don't want to know. Don't want to know.
That's funny that you just clicked your tongue because they do that in Hereditary.
That's why I did it.
I can barely do that.
The saddest movie that I've ever watched that's memorable for me. I have two, okay?
Let's hear them.
Lion King.
The first one is...
They did my boy Mufasa dirty.
That was really sad. Real talk, that's a sad scene.
It is.
I have something else I need to say after this, so remind me to come back to me. Okay. Oh, I'm so excited about this theory.
Okay, so it was definitely when Tony Stark died at the end of Avengers. I bawled.
I cried that whole movie.
Also, spoiler alert.
Wow.
It's been out for 4 years.
I know.
I was in the theater. I went by myself because Emily's never watched them and she didn't want to go with me.
God bless her heart.
Twice in the same day. But I went by myself and I'm bawling my eyes out, and this dude next to me is looking over
sobbing.
What is wrong with you? And I'm trying to wipe the tears off my face.
Fool of myself. I was openly weeping.
Yeah.
Yep.
I saw it the night it came out. I went and saw that movie. I saw it at Henry Ford Museum. They have an IMAX theater there.
Nice.
And we were front row. So I was just...
Yeah.
And I
all the way
cried from scene 1 to scene 99 of that movie. Oh, I was sobbing the entire time.
So good, though.
It was.
So
People
good.
thought the Spider-Man scene was super sad in part 1, and I'm like, it was sad, but we knew there was a part 2 coming. It wasn't the end of Spider-Man.
It was sad,
It's
but when
sad
he
to me.
came back,
Yeah.
I honestly, Spider-Man, take it or leave it. When my king died, I
Wait.
had a real hard time.
Which king?
Which king?
Oh.
Oh, in real life, I know.
Yeah.
Well, no, he died in the movie and he died in real life. But when he died in real life, I had a way worse time.
That's true.
Wait, he died in the movie? I don't remember. I haven't seen it in so long.
Yeah, Black
He-
Panther dies
was-
at the end of Infinity War.
He was dusted.
Yeah, he was out of the picture.
Mhm.
Oh.
And then he came back with Okoye. Oh my gosh. You guys have no idea. That is, funny enough, that's a movie that I cry at every time I watch it is Black Panther.
Black Panther.
I get so taken over by my emotions about how important that movie is. And I saw that movie in theaters 9 times.
Dang.
That's crazy.
And I
That's how many times I saw Hangover.
What is wrong with you, Becca?
I just thought it was the funniest thing in the world, and I was like, I don't know, 20.
The first one was
Anyway.
pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, that movie is very important to me. And I have tickets. I'm leaving work early on Thursday to go see
the new
Wakanda
one.
Forever.
Yeah, Wakanda Forever.
Yeah.
I ordered my white hoodie. I'm going to wear all my nicest jewelry. And I'm going to cry a lot in that movie too.
I wonder if they'll honor Chadwick.
Are
you kidding me?
Of course
they will.
I think so.
I'm just nervous about how he's going to like die in the movie, like how they're going.
And it has to be in the start, you know.
Yeah, it's gotta be in the beginning.
Yeah.
And that's the toughest thing too, because like watching the trailers, I had a really hard time with that trailer. I couldn't like when I started hearing the music play for that trailer, crying. When you hear Queen, I can't remember the Queen's name, but I can't remember the actress's name either because I'm
his mom, his sister, his
mom. His mom, when she's like, I'm the most powerful woman in the world and my entire family is gone. I was like,
yeah.
Cool. I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting
I can't wait to see it. It's gonna be so good.
Oh,
so the second saddest movie.
Yes. So sorry.
Is hands down Marley and Me.
I was just gonna say
never
Marley
seen
and Me.
Because oh my gosh,
so sad.
And look, I get it.
Movies where animals die.
I get it. Like if you're not a dog person, I understand. But just know this: like dogs literally live their lives to love you. That's it. They're annoying and they're a pain in the butt sometimes, and they bark and they pee some places somewhere, whatever. But they literally
bad dogs
live their lives to make sure that you know that you're loved. So that movie just
all animals do, even cats. Silence. Deafening.
So yeah, dogs definitely love you.
Very sad movie.
It's their job.
It is really sad.
But yeah, oh my gosh, I literally and I couldn't get it out of my mind. So I've watched it once because I know that if I watch it again, same thing's gonna happen. It's like a week I think about how this family dog.
You're lying. Fake tears.
I'm not actually gonna cry, but it's so sad.
Lame. Trying to come for Becca's brand.
Anyways,
Becca's the only one that cries on this podcast.
I know. And I think so none of my three dogs have passed yet, fortunately.
Let's not talk about passing dogs, please.
Let's not. Becca, what are your movies?
Sorry.
Oh, wow.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's been 4 years.
Gone but never forgotten. R.I.P. Queen.
Anyways,
go ahead.
Gosh,
she's about to cry in another episode.
I know. She's about to let the tears flow.
Her collar is still. You guys, so we have to stop. Her collar is
stop
still in my
talking
car.
about her. Then.
It's still in my car. I can't get rid of it. Anyways, okay. Yeah, I cried a lot in movies. First one was probably The Lion King, like every normal American child.
Mufasa, man.
What? I'm trying to think like what made me cry lately. I remember when I saw Spider-Man, the third one. Was it Homecoming? It was Homecoming. The last one.
No Way Home.
No Way Home. No Way Home. I don't know any of the titles. I'm off
yeah, that was
Homecoming.
Way. I think it was Homecoming.
There's Homecoming, Far From Home, No Way Home.
No Way Home.
I cried a lot.
I cried 3 times.
Oh yeah,
3 times in the
I
theater.
didn't cry. I cried at that one too.
This was so sad. It was so good.
Like what
So
parts?
I'll just go by that. Like, what's the last one I cried in? Because I cried at all of them.
I
A
cry at
lot of
all
them.
movies, dude. I love crying in movies.
It doesn't take much. Doesn't take much.
Sad
But what's
movie,
your
though.
theory about The Lion King?
Okay, so it's not specifically The Lion King, but The Lion King, that movie came out in the single best year for cinema. And that year is 1994. It just so happens to be the year that I was born as well. Every single incredible movie came out in 1994. Don't worry, I have a tablet. I'll look it up.
Wow.
LiloandStitchFandom.com was just on my screen.
It's like Lilo and Stitch wasn't 94.
Movies? No, that came out in 1994.
Wait, but what's your theory that only good movies come out of that year?
All of the best movies came out in 1994.
So how is that a theory?
It's not, I mean, it's fact. I don't know. That's just what I'm going to say.
It's my opinion.
That's my opinion.
Hey,
literally all the good ones. Angels in
okay,
the Outfield, Legends of the Fall, Stargate, Pagemaster, Interview with a Vampire. Those are all trash. Leon, Leon the Professional, Shawshank Redemption, Pulp Fiction, Leon again, The Mask, Clerks, Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, Dumb and Dumber, Little Rascals, Black Beauty, y'all.
Black Beauty.
Is that the horse one?
Oh, yeah, that's the horse.
No, Black Beauty?
Yeah.
That movie made me cry. The horse had to.
The horse one, yeah.
Did the horse die?
Wes Craven's New Nightmare came out that year. Miracle on 34th Street with Little Matilda. Thumbelina?
All I have to say is look up the movies that came out in 93.
The Crow? They're probably all garbage. Let me look them up.
Okay, The Mask is solid. I think that one's forgotten about in Jim Carrey's repertoire, but that is a solid.
Nightmare Before. Ooh, 93 is a great year.
Telling
it's one
you.
of his most well-known movies. I mean, for people who are over 15 years old.
The Nightmare Before Christmas came out that year. Hocus Pocus came out in 93.
People love that.
Leprechaun came out in 93. Oh. Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Yes. I gotta let my dog out. But keep going.
Okay. Wow, we really prepared for a recording.
No, my dogs are nuts. This is the thing. I get mad because it's inconvenient, but I love them. Coneheads. They pee out of their fingers. It's great.
Double Toil and Trouble. Homeward Bound.
Oh, that was a good one. Definitely cried on that one. Yep. Or Air Bud. I cried at Air Bud.
Oh my goodness. The 1993 recording of the Nutcracker.
Becca, when were you born?
I was just looking up
1982.
The Joan Rivers Show.
You're so old. Who is
She-Devil. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
That's a great flick.
Knick Knack, When Harry Met Sally, Little Mermaid, Something About the Hulk, X-Men, Going Overboard.
Something about what X-Men?
Yeah.
The TV show? It has to be the comic
book.
Yeah.
The comic.
Oh, the book. The comic book.
Well, it's just it's a picture of a comic. I don't know. Parenthood, Garfield, Rooftops, East LA Warriors, Twister.
East LA Warriors was you and your hood rat friends.
Yeah, just a lot. Tarzan, Manhattan.
Which Tarzan?
Manhattan.
Is that
Tarzan
the real
Manhattan?
one?
It's like the Believe It's Butter guy.
Okay, get this. I don't know if it's that Tarzan, but for one of the Tarzans that they filmed it in Florida. They brought monkeys in. And now there's monkeys that live in Florida in the Ocala National Forest, maybe? I don't know. But they're super, like if they bite you, you die because they're just so infected with diseases or whatever, rabies.
And you know what? Michigan ain't got nothing that's going to bite you and kill you. So
it's got you. You'll bite everybody and kill them.
I ain't going to bite nobody.
Uncle Buck.
Uncle Buck was a great movie.
See? I got one.
Becca, what's that song that say Buck in it?
Well, there's a couple.
Sing them all.
We can get Buck in here.
Not that one.
Get Buck with it.
Not that one.
And then get Buck. Now I got that one in my head only.
Get Buck in here. Who sings that?
That man to handle. I think it's
Aaron Carter. Rest in peace.
No, I think it's the Yin Yang Twins.
Oh
No, but it's around that era. Get buck, throw it up. That was that one.
Frankie
Get
is
buck, throw
so upset that she's outside of my room
I
right
would
now.
say I
She's
can hear
scratching the door
her out there.
screaming.
Yeah, we can hear her.
Just let her
Cool.
in.
But that's the thing.
No, because
Cats,
then
you
she's
don't
gonna
want to
tear
let them
apart
in.
everything.
Yeah, you don't want to let cats in because they don't have your best interest
I do,
in
and I
mind
want
like
to give her
us.
attention. She does have
No.
my best interest. She does have my best interest in mind. She wants to be with me, and I can't be with her right now because I have to work. Why? Because you people.
This is a volunteer position.
I'm about to quit.
Hey, should we try to monetize this thing?
I do it for my archives.
Ben,
We
come
can talk
on.
about that
I thought
off
I
camera.
thought you'd be all over it.
Money is not my master.
I'm so proud of you. I'm just kidding.
I'm broke as a joke right now.
Okay, well then let's monetize this. All right, everybody, we're going to start a Patreon. You
Trying to
can
buy
go
a
ahead
house.
and subscribe. Like I said, Becca and Ben are going to have a cursing contest after
No, we're
this.
not.
And then in addition to that, we're going to try to pee out of our fingers like Coneheads. All right.
No, we're not.
That's
Pee out of their fingers, man.
I pass.
93 was a wacky
Yeah.
dude.
It's awesome. Think about that. If you could pee out of your finger, it'd be so convenient. I don't care what anybody says.
So many things I want to say right now.
Well, I'm just saying it'd be convenient.
No,
hey,
think about when they're kids. Oh no. No.
We'd have finger diapers.
No.
That's called gloves. That's mittens.
It's gonna get real gross. What's our next topic?
Becca, pull up the topic list.
Okay.
All right, let's do it. See what we come up with.
Well, pick a number between 1 and looks like 20.
Okay.
13. Oh my goodness. Ain't nobody on this podcast can count quietly.
Disney adults?
If it's got a Disney, or no, not Disney, date next to it. Sorry, I'm so tired. We did it. Disney adults.
Disney adults. I don't know what that means.
What was
Blake
like people who are obsessed with Disney and they're adults?
Yeah.
Like that?
Maybe. I gotta let my dog in 1 second.
Holy cows. I don't like Disney adults. Pick another one.
Pick another number.
7. That's the Lord's number. Not counting backwards.
Instant gratification.
We already talked
about
that. Ain't got no date on it.
I don't have a date. No, I'm just gonna put done in all caps.
Perfect.
Done.
Pick another one.
6 is careers. How'd you start? Where are you at now? That could be good.
We can talk about that.
No? Yes. You
down.
got a lot of careers.
I have not. I've had one career.
Jobs.
And I've had jobs
one career
before that.
Yeah.
That's weird. We're all in our like careers. We're all like
Blake's in his career. Yeah.
That's nice. Ooh, that looks so good. It's crazy. Y'all are welcome, I guess. That's not the song.
Throw it up. I know.
I wanted you to sing.
It was in my head first.
Nuck if you
buck.
buck.
If you buck. That's the one. Yeah.
What's that? What you eating on?
Bread.
Little Rice Krispie bar.
I thought we weren't going to be able to hear it, and it's going to be Beck Apocalypse all over again. I want Rice Krispie treats.
Oh, it's so good. Emily makes them now, like every weekend.
She craves them or what?
Hmm?
Because she craves them or what?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, I'm late to the conversation. Did we talk about Disney adults?
Yeah, we talked about it. It's done. We're going to do careers, how we started ours. No, I said no.
Okay.
It was, careers. How'd you start? ? Where are you at now? ?
Ooh. This one could be, this is a really good one. Good topic.
Oh, that's what we said.
Who's going to start? At least not Blake.
Why don't you? Eating a Krispie.
Me? Yeah. Okay. So my career right now is a professional body piercer. I've been doing it for about 5 years now. It's the best career I've ever had. Go ahead.
I feel like we're interviewing right now. Like, okay, tell me about yourself.
Hey, girl. I much prefer to answer questions. I don't want to come up with all this on the fly. I knew It's funny, I went through so many different careers that I wanted to do, like, when I was younger. Like, the earliest career I remember, I really wanted to be um, graphic designer because it was, like, an artist who could make money. I was like, "Yeah, I wanna do that, that's cool," and I'm not artistic in the slightest. I was definitely a lot more artistic when I was younger, and then I wanted to be a pharmacist because I was like, "You're like a doctor, but you don't have to talk to people? Let's do that."
But you do have to talk to people.
Not really, you sit
They
in the
have
back.
questions. Just sit in the back.
Read a label? I don't know. Obviously, I didn't get very far into that. I was gonna be in the Air Force at one point in time, and then I turned out being 6'6", so that wasn't gonna work.
Gotta be
And
small.
then I was gonna be a pastor. I had, like, fully decided that I was gonna be a youth pastor, and that was, like, absolutely gonna happen. And then one teacher at my high school completely ruined that, and that can be a story for another time,
On the
which is
Ooh.
funny
Patreon.
because his brother is a pastor. So he's the worst. We don't have to talk about him. Um,
I wanna know it though. Like, can
we can
this
talk
be on
about it
our
later.
Patreon? Okay, it'll be on the Patreon.
Sure.
Okay.
Let's make a Patreon. Ooh, and good. I want that to be on Patreon because then I can curse.
Okay. Let's do it.
But yeah, so then I was like, kind of like, ooh, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'll just go to college and figure it out. And then after I graduated high school, I went on this wonderful thing called Youth Encounter. And I traveled around 12 states and into Canada. And then I was like, oh man, now I really don't know what I want to do. So I went to community college for a semester and I took English with a horrifically sexist, racist, like anti-religion, horrible, horrible professor. Hated him. Every every paper I wrote in that class was just me yelling at him, and it was great. And then my other class I took was what do you want to be when you grow up? And I decided I wanted to be a body piercer, and I was like, all right, this is it. We're gonna do it. And I after that, I moved to Minnesota and I was working with Becca at Youth Encounter. And I got the opportunity to move back to Michigan to start an apprenticeship. And it didn't work out well at all. And it was not good. It was not a healthy work environment. And I did not learn a lot. I learned a lot of bad habits. And I ended up meeting Mike Moore, my mentor for my now career. And I begged him and I was like, listen, dude, I will scrub your toilets. I will mop these floors. I need to learn from you. I know you know your stuff. I can tell that obviously you kind of figured it out and this is the way I should be doing it. And I don't want to be doing it wrong anymore. I want to like do this right. And I know this can be a career. And then he asked the other piercer that worked there, Chase, and Chase said no. And then Mike said yes anyway. Thank God. And now Chase is my best friend. And I apprenticed under Mike and Chase for about a year and a half, kind of doing, hands-on learning, just really kind of mimicking what they do. I pierced a bunch of my friends, and then over time, I started building my own clientele, and now it's my job. And I work 3 days a week, and I would not have it any other way. And I had a
Thought you worked
lot of
4
other
days a week.
jobs before that, and it was trash. Nope, 3 days. Thank you, Jesus. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Dang.
Um,
That's killer.
what was your first job?
My first job was a barista at Pete's Coffee and Tea.
That's right. I knew that. I knew that.
I did like that job, but then that location that I worked at was so toxic. It was so not cool because we were supposed to be at a location in downtown Royal Oak, and then that building got condemned, and they were like, "You can't move in here." So then our store combined with another store, and basically that other store, the manager that was managing that store became a co-manager with the store that was supposed to be managing our store. And then our manager got her fired
Mm.
and then proceeded to fire all of the people that used to work at that store. And then I was like, I got to get out. So I applied to work at Qdoba Mexican Grill in downtown Royal Oak.
That's right.
I worked there for about a year and a half and I was shift lead there. And then I left there to go work in Minnesota. I was a client services assistant and a shift lead for Qdoba. And then I quit Qdoba. I quit Youth Encounter. And then I was working at Target at a time. I was the front end manager. And then I quit that to come home and be a piercer. And that just, I was working at one shop and I was working at Target, and then I ended up quitting that shop, quitting that Target, and then I started working at my new shop and Apple. And then I quit Apple right before the Panorama, and then I didn't have a job for 3 months, and it's been awesome ever since.
How long have you been at your current place?
4 years. I started in 2018.
Gosh,
August of 2018.
Wow.
4 years. Can you believe that?
Good for you.
It's wackadoo. And we just celebrated our 10-year anniversary, so I've been there almost half the time that place has been around, which is wild.
Nice.
Wow.
Whew.
Cool.
Yeah.
Reebs, what about you?
Where am I now? Where did I start? My career.
Run it.
Yeah. My first job was at
It was at Yankee
Weenie
Doodle
Hut.
Dandy. What's it called? Weenie Hut, yeah.
Wiener Schnitzel.
Wiener Schnitzel.
Wiener Schnitzel. It's a hot dog joint.
That Blake didn't know that was a real thing.
Nice.
In Diamond Bar, California. Whoop whoop. And
yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, I worked there, and then I was an outdoor mall janitor, and then I was
That's incredible.
Yeah, it was
great.
incredible because it's insane how differently people treated me in that uniform versus because I worked there and I worked at a pizza joint that was in like the food court of the outdoor mall, and I would I'd work both jobs in the same day, and so I change out of my
nasty.
janitor, go clean, go to my pizza joint, and people were night and day with you. Like, it is insane how disrespectful people can be when you're wearing like
I think every
clothes.
single janitor that
Everyone
I find,
I
because
see,
if
I
it was
smile,
not for
like, "Thank
janitors,
you."
yeah,
Yep.
absolutely, man.
Yep.
We'd be walking around in
So-
other people's filth. They're the best.
Yeah, people
Good
would
on you.
walk up to me like I didn't speak English, and I was like, "Yeah, you're gonna go down here. It's gonna be by Tommy Bahama."
Very funny.
Anyways, yeah, it was pretty bad, but it was a nicer area of town. But anyways, yeah, so I did that, and then I worked at this place called John's Incredible Pizza, which was super fun because
Was
it
the
was
pizza
like
incredible?
yes, it was all right. It was like buffet style. So you had buffets
not
of
talking
pizza.
bad about John's legacy.
I don't remember, it's been so long. Buffets of salad, buffets of some pasta, and like desserts.
Ooh, pizza buffet, baby. That's where
of course, we had like, I don't remember if we had free food or just kind of whatever, but they also had like rides inside. It was just cool. And so
How
I was there for a while.
incredible! Holy cow!
And then what else did I do? I think that's it.
That's so sick.
Yeah, well, after, that was in California, and then I did team, so I traveled for 2 years Youth Encounter. And
did you work at Youth Encounter right away after that?
After team, yes, I did a couple of youth leader type things for my church for like a week, and then moved to Minnesota very quickly.
You're like, I'm out.
Yeah, because that was like the plan.
Yeah,
and then that wasn't the plan, so that was hard, but it was a next to no brainer. The Lord was like, no, this is where you need to be. I was like, all right, bet, let's go. And then worked at Youth Encounter for what, 3-4 years, something like that.
R.I.P. in power.
Yep. And then I was a nanny as well because at Youth Encounter I made $1,200 a month. Got paid once a month, and it was fine. I was fine.
It was so good too, which is wild to think about.
Isn't it wild? Like, we could go to Perkins at 2 or 3 in the morning with no problem. We can go to half off apps. We could like do stuff.
Well, that's the thing. That's all we would do though. We'd go to Perkins when it was like the middle of the night. So we would like not get free food, but like we get a plate of fries for all of us to share. And then we'd always do. I remember half off apps all the time. We'd go see movies.
Movies. We always.
I remember when we like treated ourselves and we went to that one movie theater where they brought you food to the table.
Marcus,
you probably had to save up 6 years for that.
Marcus.
They had $5 Tuesdays though, and we were.
They got $5 Tuesdays at the MJR right over there.
I feel like everyone has $5 Tuesdays now. Everywhere.
I have Tuesdays off. I go see movies for nothing.
You go see all day.
All day.
But yeah. So I nannied and did that. Oh, taught Zumba for years.
Zumba.
And then I got into property management, and that's where I am now. And I've been in property management since 2016.
Yeah, dude. That's tight.
6
And
years.
you like it? You like property management?
I really do like it. Yeah. I didn't think or know that I would. It just kind of happened. And it's fun.
That's so sick. I love that.
And I think, yeah, this is my third company I've worked for. The first one was really terrible. I worked for a not great person. And then the second
What's their
one.
name?
And then the second one was really, really good.
It's
and then
Patreon.
now I'm here, which is great
Patreon,
so far.
yeah.
It's only been 6 weeks.
We'll blast them on Patreon.
First and last names.
Yeah. Oh, we're name dropping on the Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
I'll blast on the Patreon.
Because they should be shut down.
So many people just got scared.
Ooh. Yeah,
blast
illegal.
On Patreon.
Anyways.
Yeah.
But yeah, so now I'm here and I'm happy.
Interesting.
Okay.
I feel like I'm missing a job, but I think, no, that's probably it. How about you, Blake?
Okay, so
drive-in.
My working career.
You worked at a drive-in?
Yeah, a drive-in restaurant.
Not a movie
theater.
Oh,
yeah.
Boo. What, Sonic?
It's better than Sonic.
It's better,
so good.
Ain't nothing better than Sonic.
No, it is. It is.
Sonic was the spot for a while.
Yeah, but that just shows that you're a city boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, Sonic is like...
I am. My buddy today was like, oh, you remember when you were a kid and you were running around outside without your shoes on? And I said, who? No, not I. I am a city boy. I do not go outside without no shoes on. That's the ground.
Yeah.
I went to the beach in jeans and a hoodie. No way, Jose.
No.
Yeah, I got heat stroke, and that's why I like Powerade light blue now.
Oh man.
I
got heat stroke.
No.
Water ain't gonna do nothing for you when you got heat stroke.
Right.
You need electrolytes.
Pedialyte.
Tell them dogs to be quiet.
I know. He's wanting to play. He's getting rowdy. So yeah, I worked at the drive-in.
The worst.
Starting at shut up, Ben. Starting at the age of ripe old age of
12.
13
so you're 14,
years old.
13.
Whoa!
Yeah, so
you're not okay.
I'll do it in the Midwest.
Your parents could sign off on it, and that's what they did. So my buddy's dad owned it, and he was actually our youth leader too, which was sweet. So it's kind of like this combo.
Child slavery.
And,
you can't be 13. How much you get paid?
I was gonna say, guess. Let's do the guessing game. Guess how much?
$5.75.
Less.
$3 an hour.
$4 an hour plus tips.
You're close. You're close to $4.
$4.25.
No, it was $4.90. $4.90 an hour. And so how they got away with it was because it was a seasonal job.
That's what Becca made at Youth Encounter. Oh my goodness.
With no overtime.
And the funny thing is that that's how much I actually make now in ministry. Okay, so anyway.
Full circle.
Yeah, full circle.
We should do that. How much does everyone make? How much money do everyone make?
Oh my god.
Up there.
Yeah,
if you had to break it down, what's your hourly wage?
Patreon is what we're gonna do there. So yeah, I was at the drive-in. It was $4.90 an hour. I was a Golf Shack person. Hold on, I gotta correct my dog. Give me 1 second.
It's your turn.
He gonna correct. He gonna say, listen.
So
his dad voice.
It was. So
what did it sound like?
It was intense. Now I got him by the scruff.
Patreon.
Sit.
He's ripping that dog around.
Sit.
I am, man.
So they had a mini golf course, and I would give people the golf putt things. So is it putt?
Golf clubs?
Yes, the putter.
The stick?
The putter.
In my brain, I was like the golf stick.
The golf stick. And then so then eventually I became a cook because they also had a restaurant which was burgers and fries and all this good stuff, malts, and it was really good. So then I started cooking and started getting tips that way.
Everybody in the club getting tips.
Yeah, which was awesome. So I'd make $4.90 plus tips, which was awesome. Woo! So I'd get straight cash at the end of the night, which was great. Yeah, that was honestly, and then I worked there till I was 18, went on team, came back, worked there till I was 21. And then I moved to Michigan. Oh my goodness. Oh my.
Look, they're so excited. They're like, go Michigan.
Jeez Louise. Yeah, they love it. Hey,
where's your wife?
I was going to say that, but she's pregnant, so.
Yeah, she's in bed.
Emily, get your bum butt out of there and come deal with these kids.
They need to rest.
Lazy.
So yeah, so then I went to college. I went to community college. I worked there through college. I worked at Menards. That was actually
saving money at
super nice.
Menards.
that was my favorite job looking back on it. So I was the morning stock guy, and I worked from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. every single day. But I would just
That's
rip around.
choice.
Yeah, I'd rip around a forklift, and there I made $10 an hour. And then on Saturdays,
look out.
Yeah, Saturdays I'd make $12 an hour because they gave you $2 extra for the weekends.
Yeah, that weekend incentive.
And I could work as late as I wanted, or if I got my jobs done, I could leave early. So
would you still get paid for the 4 hours or no?
No.
Yeah, I'd dip too. I'd get everything done and leave.
There were some times I did, man. I was like, I ain't doing this, especially in the winter because I worked in the yard. So I'd be out there when it was freaking negative 20, stocking boards. It was terrible.
Nope.
Really quick though, leaving early and not getting paid. There's one time I was working at Apple and there's this really bad snowstorm coming in and like everyone was getting cut early and I was like, oh, I want to get cut early so badly. I literally live 2 minutes away from the mall, but I want to get cut early so bad. So I kept being like, ooh, them roads looking dicey.
Just talking it up.
I got a 2007 Camry. I can't make it. Somebody better cut me out. Somebody get me out of here. And then everyone was like, Ben, shut up. Keep working. And I was like, ugh, y'all are so mean. And then they ended up sending everyone home early because they shut the mall down. And they sent everybody home early. And I still got paid to the end of the shift because I stayed until they shut the mall down. And I said, that's Jesus work. In Jesus' name.
In Jesus.
Congratulations, everybody.
That's it. Go ahead.
So then, sorry about the squeaking. My dog, love him, but hate him at the same time.
Man, my cat is super quiet and beautiful and gorgeous right now. It's crazy.
My dog's in bed.
Good for your dog. That's how do you
that sound
train
like a
it?
you problem, Blake?
I know.
It's just the breed.
I need to make it happen.
I thought Boomer was 60 years old the first time I met him. Turns out he was a puppy.
So Lincoln wants more meat juice. That's the issue.
He got that taste on his lips. He wants some more.
Yeah, he wants it. So,
so I don't like this.
That's the Patreon.
And
this Patreon about to be litty.
So I wanted to. The reason I put this on here is actually I wanted to go a little bit more in depth. So maybe on the next episode we could. But I was a part of youth group my whole life, and after team, like even during team, I was like, I don't even want to work with kids. I know I want to go into ministry, but I don't want to be a youth director. I was like,
I don't want to work with them kids no more. I worked with them for a year straight, and I said no more.
So I tried to be a worship leader. Went to school for worship leading, and got an internship at a church down here in Florida for both youth ministry and worship leading. But the pastor didn't tell me this. His plan was to make me the next youth director when I wanted to be the next worship leader. And so the emphasis was more on youth ministry, which I did get to do worship, but just wasn't my hope. And being a worship leader, those listening, if you're ever considering this, don't become a worship leader in a Lutheran church. Go nom. Just being honest about it. Just being real.
Just because you had a bad time.
Go where the Lord leads.
Go where the Lord leads. But hey, I can be honest about it. Contemporary worship specifically, there's just not full-time positions for it in most churches.
That's true.
So I'm not gonna lie about it. So then here I am. I told God I didn't want to do it, but here I am in youth ministry, and I've been doing youth ministry for the past 5-6 years. All
them kids that you teach, they're like, you don't love us.
No, I love the youth kids. I love youth ministry now.
You hear that, kids? He said, I don't want to work with kids no more.
No.
And they said, tuh. He spit when he said y'all names.
No, I didn't want to. I mean, the bigger part is like I didn't expect to be where I am. And I also I didn't think like I was never the kid growing up where I was like, I'm going to be this one day or I'm going to be that one day. You know, I was just like, you know what? I'm just trying to get through the next day. And then I took, like in high school, I took some web design classes that I really liked. So I thought maybe I'll do web design. And then I talked to a web designer and they said, hey, there's really not money in it. Yeah, they said don't do it, which now I regret because it's like a freaking top position, computer science and all that stuff. But at the same time, I think, you know, ministry is a calling. God really has called me into it. He's led me into it. I did have a factory job in college too. I hated my life.
Factory.
Yeah.
What factory did you work at in Ann Arbor?
No, it wasn't in Ann Arbor. It was in Minnesota. It was, so I did community college, and then when I'd come home for summers when I was in Ann Arbor, we did siding, and it was for my dad's friend, which he's awesome. It's just the job is tedious, and you feel like you have no importance in life because you're sitting there painting boards all day. But he paid me well and helped me get through college, so it was meaningful in that area. But that was like what solidified me knowing that I wanted to go into ministry. And so even now, like I find myself like, what's next with ministry? Because I'm not going to be the cool youth director forever. You know, I'm 29 years old, and I think, I don't know, 35 is
cool
my number. It's like when I become the 35-year-old who's like trying to jump around with little youth kids.
Honestly, I feel like that too. Like as a piercer, I don't want to be an old man piercing people like that.
Yeah.
Like I draw my line.
Yeah.
So I got a plan B, cybersecurity.
Nice.
So
either cybersecurity or an executive protection agency.
Ooh.
I'm so excited about that one. That's what I want to do really badly.
So yeah, I don't know. We're already at an hour, but that was what I was thinking. Like
that was episode 8, everybody.
Maybe we can pick up next time. Like I seriously was wondering if you guys thought that you'd be where you're at when you.
I think we should do that next time. Hey, quiet.
I don't know. Who knows?
Tune in next week. Like this is gonna come out in a week.
Whenever it happens.
Yeah, we should talk about that. We should talk like more in depth about our careers, more in depth about our jobs, and we should talk more about why are we losing. Oh, I just lost connection from the server. Did you guys hear me the whole time?
Yeah, I did. Becca says it's offline.
Hello?
I can hear Becca.
I can still hear you.
Can you hear me?
I can still see her.
I can still see her.
Becca, can you hear me? Oh no, we gotta wrap it up quick. She's out. She's blind. She's gone.
Okay.
Oh no.
That's so sad.
No.
Can you still see your video?
Yeah, I can still see it. It's still recording it. All right, let's wrap it up quick.
Yeah.
Nice.
Becca says bye.
Yeah, thanks for listening, everybody. Becca says bye, and she loves you all. And
tune in. Tune in next time to hear more about our careers and to see if Becca ever recovered from this.